Welcome back to this playthrough Dark Souls 2. I'm doing the Iron King DLC, and in this one I was thinking of killing 3 bosses. I think that you have to kill Fume Knight before you can kill Sir Alan. So I'm just gonna work my way from the bottom of the tower to the top. This is a jump you ought to make if you want a ring, a strength ring. But in order to go down, in order to go up, you have to go down. Like a prophecy in every movie ever. Really vague and difficult to understand. Whoa, what you gonna do? What are you trying to hit, bro? I'm a different level above you. No, don't fall. Oh my good god. Now I just have to find more enemies. I really didn't want to roll, but I didn't want to get hit either. Come on. There are 2 up there, right? If you fall in the rubble, I think it has like a snowball effect where you just keep falling and falling and falling, so don't do that. Try not to do that. 644. I'm using Great Magic Weapon, which does a little bit more bonus damage when when a weapon is infused with magic already. Cha-cha. Alright. This guy is a bit of a pain. I just picked up the Partisan, didn't I? Yeah, +6. Cool, cool. You can stand up here and use Poison Mist. Yeah, this guy doesn't care about magic damage though, does he? Not even a bit. I think it's really hard to pull the lever without him hitting you because it takes really long to do. Maybe if he does the perfect type of attack, you can do it. Oh, just about. Smelter Hammer. I already got the Smelter Hammer from them. I wasn't expecting it again. I mentioned before there's like a way to like parkour your way down here. I don't know it, but you can jump on top of those giants and like try to do it. Do you hit me if I don't roll? No, you don't. I usually always roll like that because I'm like, he's gonna hit me. I don't think he does. Yeah, he doesn't die because, oh my god, of course. How many? That's another thing I need to check out. I have 3. I'm missing 1. That one's the behind, right, it's behind the thing. So I shouldn't have used one of the... That's why I saved Maldron for last. But, you know, when I'm doing these videos, I like to make the episodes a certain length. Not too long, not too short. And sometimes that requires me doing things that I don't usually do. I don't need to fight him. I already got my stuff. Basically, when you come down here, you want to have 4 smelter wedges, or you want to come down here as soon as possible, so that you make sure that you have, or that you use these 4 at the very least. But then, you know, if you don't know where the Nadalja statues are and you come across one, it can be a little bit confusing to try and find it again. So I'm gonna have to fight this guy with 1 Nadalja statue active. I'm gonna try and make it one of the ones in the corner. Probably the one over by the bonfire. So she drops something, but I'll pick it up on the way back. I'm not patient. Because the last smelter wedge you get behind Sir Alan, and I always forget what you need to do to defeat Sir Alan, but basically his armor has to be glowing in order to defeat him. You need the Ashen Mist Heart first of all, but then maybe you also need to defeat Fume before you fight Sir Alan. I don't remember berries. So I'm gonna wedge this one and mock the boss up. If you hug the wall to the left, what are they called? I don't know what they're called. The smelter hammer guys shouldn't spawn. So this is the last. I have no more melter wedges. People very often co-op here, so that could be a thing. This and this can go away. This can go away, just to like navigate things a little quicker. For my own sake, he can't really be poisoned. You can't really cheese this guy in any way, shape, or form. So don't bother. I have this ring on. Although, yeah, I can check that. Hang on. So currently I'm doing 460 with this weapon, right? 430 if I took it off. So this ring, it's the ring of blades plus 1, but it gives me 30 points of damage on this weapon. So there you go. Putting on this weapon, because it's a magic weapon, will do more damage than putting on the ring of blades. If I was to put the ring of blades, it would be 460. So yeah. But then again, the question is, this guy takes more physical damage than he does magic damage. But whatever, I'll bank on this for now, since I am buffing the weapon as well. I could use a bright bug. This guy is not too hard. Honestly I find Sir Alan more difficult than him, and maybe even Smelter as well. Depends on the day. So I'm not gonna use a bright bug against him, but I do have 6 though. No, I'm not gonna. I get so stingy with those items. That means that I can at least use this, which is something. I'm gonna rush him, get a few hits in. But I like to stick really close to him, because sometimes you can dodge his attacks without dodging, just staying out of their way. Katanas can be really good. You want weapons with decent counter damage against them. Oh yeah, the wedge is over there. I kind of need to pull them away, don't I? Come over here. I'm gonna heal if you don't. Alright, you do you, bro. I'm just gonna stand over here and heal. Big bully. No, he did the one with the sword. Okay. I tried to dodge the second hit of his small sword. Adaptability is obviously very good against this guy. That attack is an AoE. But the statue is behind me, so I don't really want to pull him over there. Kind of want to keep him with this Kerner. That attack does a lot of damage, and you have to roll late. Stab attack. He can hit you with his right hand when he does the stab attack. So you can't like fully roll behind him, and you can follow that up with another attack again. So I tried to run out of his range because I knew he could follow it up. That was way too early. God damn it, Greg. He doesn't do that much though. Then I am stacked up with health. That is for damn certain. Not gonna hit him because you can follow it up. Damn it. 4 times. You're special, aren't you? Don't kill me though, that's gonna be bad. I said you were easy. Or like easier. He's not easy. I think statistically he's the hardest boss in the game. Most players die to him basically. Not gonna heal, gonna follow it up. That one I could take. If I didn't lock on, I could have run away from him. 2. That's a hit, bro. Come on. I wanted to dead zone it so that I could attack him quicker. Because the thing is, if he depletes my entire stamina bar, because I have to roll 4 times, then I can't really return the favor. AoE. That has both an AoE and those little balls that come out. It's pretty hard. Whatever you say, mister. Stab. Which way? This way. Now you get the crown. This is something that I'm definitely gonna wear as well. A crown of the old Iron King. Maybe you need to, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I can now fight Sir Alan. But I'm gonna do Smelter first. Just cause I've never been able to beat Sir Alan without taking damage, and I won't this time either. That is for goddamn certain. And I need to remember that statue. That should be the last one. Let's see how many Souls of Nadalia I have. 11. So there are 12. I was kafuffled before. Wafuddled. Fuckuddled? I don't know. You listen. I was something. As to whether there was 11 or 12. Okay. So Iron Passage. Trying to think if there are any spells that could potentially help me. Poison Mist, I mean Toxic Mist could. I have enough. This guy does magic damage, so wow, definitely technically this sword isn't that great. Should I use something that does dark instead? But this sword is so crazy anyways though. Like a weapon that does dark instead. You know what I'm gonna do? Although, why do I keep doing that? This is magic. The longsword could work. But he's weak to... I'll use this. I'll use this with dark weapon. like against the boss himself, and I'll use Poison Mist like that. But on the way to the boss, I'll use the other sword, because he can potentially hit multiple enemies at once. Alright, let's go. You can use these NPCs in the Iron Passage, but I don't think it's worth it here, because you need to do... you need to pull this lever, which is gonna aggro a bunch of enemies, and the problem with that is that... actually, armor can be fairly decent here, can it? The problem with that is that if you don't do it this way, you might as well not do it at all. If you go in that way, it's not worth it in my opinion. Let's try this. You have to make a run for it, because the little thing is gonna throw some stuff out at you. Those things right there. Just spam the hell out of the B button. That was pretty much a perfect... No. Oh, Promise Walker piece. It basically increases your equip load for a few seconds, maybe 30 seconds, I don't know. Here's another one of those things, but there's a Desert Sorceress. Don't. There we go. I definitely... Okay, Promise Walker piece one away. This one should be a little bit easier to clear than the first one. I think the first one is technically the harder one. But, you know, it can still mock up. I want the poise just in case I get hit by the enemies. At least I don't get stunned for as long, you know? Hey. Hey, you. No. This guy usually starts off with Promise Walker piece. I hope that's the right hex, because there's something also called... something that prevents you from casting spells. But I don't exactly remember which is left is east, up is right, you know? The difference between them. Come over here. Bro. Isn't there one more wizard? Yeah, there is. Run. There we go. Wizard's casting. It's it pretty much has a infinite range. You can't roll it or anything like that. But it has a stupid cast time. A really long cast time. So that's supposed to be the drawback to it. I'm trying to like run out of his range because rolling doesn't really do much. Okay. I know. Promise this, promise that. Actually didn't do it this time. He did this time. No, I don't want you to fall down. I like to just stay on top of mages, obviously. That's what you want to do. And I need to wait for the thing to go off. I mean, you don't really have to fight that guy. There are some items in the Iron Passage if you take the other way, I think. But I don't care. Listen, this place is hell, and I don't wanna be in hell. Let's put on this and let's go back to, like I said, he does magic damage. This thing has decent defense, but no, I'm just gonna go back to being super light. Let's use this just in case we get lucky and it prompts properly. I want to use this. Do this. Craftsman's Hammer has 130 counters damage. You want this guy to attack ideally, so you have time to go through the fog door. Hurry! And I would want to start off the fight by poisoning him immediately, so just spam the hell out of the poison button. Hopefully he just takes one, and then approach him so that he doesn't start off the fight by like charging you with a stab. Actually, you know what? When this guy's buffing, I could also poison him. He has different timings than the previous smelter. So I like to stick close. Yeah, when he buffs, he also does an AoE. I like to stick close so that sometimes I can dead zone his attacks. And not have to dodge them. Now it is more delayed, or I don't know. Let's try again. Because the second time I poisoned him, I'm pretty sure he was already poisoned, so it didn't do anything. So now he does pure magic damage. Now I remember, I should have worn the Black Witch's Veil. That one comes out quicker, and the second one comes out slower. That I definitely noticed. What you gonna do? Just heal. Is he gonna... Yeah, he's gonna do the thing. You don't trick anybody, buddy. His sword is a little bit in the way though. Like it gets right in front of your face because it's so bloody long. He didn't AoE that time, okay. I can approach him. No, don't stand next to the wall. You always have to fight this guy. It's such a small boss room. Don't jump away. There you go. Oh boy. Smelter Demon. So you can get his blue sword for that. And you can power stance the red and the blue. I think it makes purple. Really cool. You get the Pharaoh's Mask. I think this mask works the same way as Flash Sweat. The problem is that it doesn't do as much as Flash Sweat. I think it's maybe 150 or 200 defense against fire, which is not as good. I think Flash Sweat is what, 300? So, no. Just no. Let's go to the Iron Passage and do Sir Mr. Alon. I already have his bonfire, perfect. He has also technically sort of a challenge area, but you can definitely do it with strategy basically. Let's see, these guys in the DLC in here, you know what I'm gonna do against them? Do this. Use some poise against them. My weight is 25, that's fine. Don't really need poison or toxic or anything like that. I think I can just do this. Don't really think I'm gonna beat Sir Alon that well. Just do that, whatever. Just to have something. I love Forbidden Sun. Unfortunately, spells are extremely useless in the DLC. The armor is glowing right now. I think that's what you need. You maybe have to defeat Sir Alon in order to... I mean, the Fume Knight, in order to fight him and have the Ashen Mist Heart. But this is a memory technically, so you have a timer. And definitely if you want, you can spawn these guys and just unspawn them when you come to the boss. I do believe he retains his normal amount of defense if you do that. Oh yeah, I was gonna wear the crown. Well, it's not gonna matter. This isn't too long. And if it is, I'm just gonna get kicked anyways. Hit me. Hit me. Oh my god, okay. So these guys, pretty strong. Not picking up those. What you gonna do? I don't want to enter one of those rooms. When you enter one of those rooms, these guys, by the way, a lot of them are hiding behind the pillars. So you don't see them. You'd be like, oh, there's no one there. But no, look at him. Look at him to the left. Right there. If I go into the salamander room, maybe 2 or 3 more will come after me, and that's treason. So I'm not going to bother with that. I think now I can go into this. There you go. I see. Like, what the hell, bro? Why didn't you come before now? That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you mean? They come out of nowhere. It's absurd. Okay, now I'm gonna go in here. 3 peoples I've killed. And I'm still gonna try to kill this thing quickly. Do an attack so I get a counter damage. Go. Just in case I get sandwiched from behind. I don't think she has the reach. She doesn't have the facilities to get me out here. Alright, next room. Don't think. Maybe it doesn't have anything. We'll see. But again, you want to do this as quote-unquote as quickly as possible, but at the same time not. It's kind of... What? Whoa, man, they're so quick. It's insane. Get him. There you go. Alright, so that room, there we go. One guy comes out of there. Hit me. Perfect. Should buff, but whatever. You're next, buddy. You're next, Sally. Cracked Red Eye Orb. I'd rather it be Great Fireball. That spell is in an iron chest, which means it can be farmed other than from these guys. And you can technically just run past this area too, but you need to know how and how you do it. Just overkill. You want to run in here, and you want to... I'm sorry, you don't want to run in here. You want to run towards this guy and drop down a hole. So you kind of have to dodge the enemies as well as this one spells, but you want to like run through the entire room, dodging and weaving, and then come down here. And most of the enemies should leash once you're actually down here. Again, more enemies behind pillars and whatnot. ADP there. Is that a one bomb? No, it's not. I hate backstabbing when it's not a one hit, because the enemies have to stand up, which gives, I don't know, I just don't like it. You're being rushed by other enemies, you know, and it's just BS. I don't exactly remember by memory where all these items are, so I'm just gonna experiment a little bit. Seems to be one right there. Zigzagging. Oops, I went through the wrong room. What is going on? Oh, it's it's around the wall. Twin blade. The normal twin blade, right? +7. Take it easy, pillar. There might or may not be a guy yet. I think there was another guy too. Yeah, there we go. So I didn't want to stay in that little corridor. Damn it, Greg. Because I was gonna get sandwiched between these two. That is what the game is trying to do. Oh, perfect. Get him, get him. No, I was expecting to kill him. Don't be such a thorn in my side. What is your problem? Salamander. Ow. Ow, where the hell did you come from? Are you kidding me? Okay. I need to hurry. I don't know how long it's left, but hopefully I got everything. Yeah, these guys can come from above as well. And that salamander that I killed just now can, since the floor here is like see-through and it's a railing or whatever, it can hit you through the floor upwards. No, just hitting normally. Repair powder, there we go. I'm just gonna make my way over here before I heal. That's why I didn't want to heal or buff, in case of the timer. But I think that once you get here, the timer stops. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Now I'm gonna use this. I mean, the gloves could help, I guess. We'll keep them on. I can't, no, I can't do that with that. We'll try a bright bug against this guy because he can be really tough. So that instead of this, I've seen people use bright bugs and green blossoms. I'm fairly certain you can't use both. You can't use anything that buffs your body, so to speak, and combine it with anything else. That attack is the most difficult. I can't really get it down properly, so I hate when he does it. The upwards slash. So I like to be away from him so it gives me the most amount of time. Nope. Already took damage. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's different timings of that attack. And I don't know if there's a visual difference, you know. Holy smokes. That's a stab, but that one I can sidestep. Just gonna do the dash. You see how I'm like backing away from him when he's about to do the dash, because I don't want to be anywhere near him. Damn straight. How about you die? God damn it. I love Forbidden Zone. One of my favorite spells in the game. And there we go, Smelter Wedge. Let's go to... I'm just gonna wedge the last witch and then possibly go between Straight and Ornifex and just check out the boss weapons. I have a few bit of souls, so I can possibly buy them all, maybe. I mean, I should be able to money-wise. Lowermost floor, yeah. Oh yeah, his sword is wicked. Magrold, I need to go to Magrold as well. I may want to buy Fume Knight and Sir Alon's armor, because both of them are flipping wicked looking. Especially Sir Alon. But I may just buy it now and just for the heck of it. So that I have them if I take this character to New Game Plus. You want to have as much stuff as possible, and then in New Game Plus just get the +2 rings of everything, you know. Let's start off with Strayed. Get the +2. Hey, look at this guy. He's looking for summon signs. He's looking for help on Fume Knight. A tip I can give you on Fume Knight, like, just stay close to him. Don't panic or anything. Wedge all the wedges if you can, and use a weapon with good counter damage, because like great swords and stuff like that are fine. The Pursuer's Ultra Greatsword could be good, but probably the best thing you could use are like rapiers. Just if you do that, then keep in mind the durability. Rapiers tend to have low durability. The Espada Ropera has 80 though, so but the Craftsman's Hammer, the one I'm using, or katanas, stuff like that, with good counter damage, because you want to still stay close to him and hit him right after he's hit you, when he has a counter window open. Right, so... Oh, I can get... No, but I want the blue sword. Yeah, don't make the mistake and buy this one. That would be bad. Outcry, you get that from Natalia, Bride of Ash. I guess that's all you can buy from Strayed. I thought he was a unique soul, but I guess maybe it's just like a Smelter Demon soul. It's not a... I mean, isn't it though? Let's see. Sir Alon. Where's his soul? Smelter... Yeah, no, it's just a Smelter Demon soul. It doesn't say like... Blue Smelter or whatever. Let's go to Brightstone Cove Seldora first. I mentioned before, you want to go to Chapel Threshold. You don't want to go to Lower Brightstone Cove, because this way you don't have spiders coming after you. And if you do want to go to the lower whatever, then bring a torch. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. You want to run off here. Hello, Ornifex. Remember how she gives you a free weapon? The boss weapons in this game cost a lot of money, so maybe you want one of these weapons to be your free weapon. However, I don't really mind too much. Right, so Blue Smelter, that's what I'm gonna get definitely. I have a choice between Fume Ultra or Fume Not Ultra. This weapon has very high stat requirements. It only weighs 3 units. I think it does more damage than the longsword. It also has ridiculous reach, good move set. It's a good weapon, but I'm just gonna pick the Fume Ultra Greatsword. Really, 40-30? Are you hitting me? Oh yeah, and Sir Alon. Sir Alon, I always look... I always can't see it, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna get Sir Alon as well. Love that weapon, the way it plays. There's nothing more, right? I don't think so. Come back again if I find another soul, I shall. Last person is Magrold. This kind of endeavor where you're going through the DLCs and stuff, it's very expensive. Getting all the armors, getting all the weapons, my good lord, it's expensive as hell. Iron Keep right there. Maybe I can get these items. I've died so many times now. Well, not that many. I've died less than 10 times, but still. Might as well. Oops. I need to put on the Black Witch's stuff, and I need to attune on Flash Sweat. Hopefully that's enough. And the Flame Quartz Ring plus 3, I'm also gonna unequip that. We'll see if we can make it in one go. I mean, I do have 200k souls, so that's not ideal. Maybe use the Ring of Soul Life, whatever. Running off is probably the best. Boom. And here is a little bit tricky. Because you kind of have to... You can increase your weight if you want to jump and roll less. If that makes sense. Boom, Bonfire Aesthetics, Impotent Spice. There is no way I'm running all the way back. But if you're good at that, you can potentially stand here and mess with invaders. And you can also, and you should also bring a great shield with you. I haven't mentioned this before, I don't think, but the best shield weight to defense ratio in this game, great shield, is the most basic one in the game too, the Twin Dragon Great Shield that Marlin sells. I just wanted to say that because a lot of people overlook that. Because it's only 6 units, it blocks 95% damage, but in almost every single scenario, that shield is gonna be better than, say, a shield that blocks 100% damage like the Drang Lake. The Drang Lake is 6 units. I'm sorry, it's 7 units. Did I said 5. No, the Twin Dragon Great Shield is 7 units, and it blocks 95%, but it also has 65 stability, I think, which is some of the highest, while the Drang Lake has 55, and the stability is way more important for a Great Shield. I've tested it and I've tried it out. I don't really use shields, but if I was to use a shield seriously, if that makes sense, I would definitely opt for that one. It basically has the weight of a medium shield, which is like Drang Lake type shields, but with defense and stability of a Great Shield. If you compare it to something like the Drakekeeper Shield or the Tower Shield, which is what the Cyanites are wielding, there's no comparison. Like, just try blocking enemies with the Twin Dragon Great Shield and see that the 95 damage it's irrelevant. You don't take very much damage regardless if it doesn't say 100. That's my rant on it. Let's go for Sir Alan. Boom, boom. Look at this. Just look at my soul count. How it's like dying. It's absurd. I don't really care for these carvings, but they can be pretty fun. Let's just buy more of these, whatever. Cheers. I'll cheers. Okay. That was the old Iron King DLC done. I could farm the Prowlers, but I don't know if I'm gonna bother with that. If I do, I'm gonna do it off screen. However, let's level up to finish it off. That's why I didn't go to Madrila. Look how many souls I ended up spending. I went from like 200k, 200 something k to 79. It's so expensive. It's absurd. So you just want to bite the bullet before you go to New Game Plus. Okay. Thank you for watching this one though. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.